What up, everybody? It's your buddy Infinite Dragon here, and today we're reacting to another Man-at-Arms video. It's been a while since I posted something, so I'm happy finally. We're gonna be reacting to their Shovel Knight build. Let's get into it. I have Shovel Knight on my computer. I could probably play that at some point if you guys want me to. Just let me know in the comments down below if that's what I want.
I'm Matt.
I'm Carrie.
We are the Stagmer Brothers, a Baltimore knife and sword. We're going to be building some of your favorite weapons, and some weapons that you've never seen before.
This is Man-at-Arms, Reforged. Sometimes when we're reading through the comment sections, it feels like you guys are trolling us. In this case, we're going to take your request to heart. We're going to be making the weapon from Shovel Knight. It's an old school style side scroller, but it's definitely a lot of fun.
It's a good game, guys.
Plasma, heat treating, trying to make all the cartoon look of this entire piece fit an actual physical object.
Alright. That's why I appreciate that Man-at-Arms.
Been building the entire time we've been doing this series. Matt has always loved the sound of a shovel striking somebody in the back. So we're all going to be watching out as we go through this build.
The first step we're going to do on Shovel Knight's awesome shovel sword is to basically just draw a spade in CAD, get it cut out on the plasma cutter, and then start all the complex forging that has to go from there. We decided it's going to be about 15 inches tall. I have to draw it a little wider than it's going to be in actuality because it gets some form. 7.5. Move this out. About here. See what that looks like mirrored over. Now we got to add a little bit of an arc at the bottom. Use the 3-point arc tool, so click, remove the center line. There it is. I mean, this is a pretty basic form, really simple to draw, but it's gonna give us a big advantage starting with a nice symmetrical piece. So now, let's take it to the plasma cutter and get it cut.
Alright.
So for our shovel head, we're going to be cutting it in mild steel initially, and then afterwards we'll go out to the forge. Ilya's going to forge a high carbon wrap that's going to go around the outside. That's what's going to get hardened. That's what's going to be able to hit and smash things. This is what's going to attach to the pole and give us the big form that we need. We're going to make it in two pieces.
The most important thing about this is that it needs to be able to, like, stab, I guess.
And then we'll be able to shape it.
And then it's also going to be able to be used as an actual shovel.
Just use the mirror tool, select the center.
I'll call it, if they can do both of those, I'll call it away.
The plasma cutter starts here, goes all the way around, comes back, and ends there. This portion will be attached to the actual shovel head. We'll weld along the perimeter. This portion will get rounded around, creating a socket in which the wood handle can slide up into. The next step for this build,
I see you with the Gintama shirt.
Carrie already cut out the template. Now Ilya's going to move to the forge and start creating the shape. First, he uses the anvil and a hand hammer to initialize the bend. He then uses a mandrel to finalize the shape. Now this step takes about 4 or 5 heats. Ilya's done this process many times for the shop on a daily basis making spear sockets, so he makes it look easy. Trust me, it's not.
I don't think any of the work that anybody does is easy. He didn't make that look easy, though. He made that look really simple.
We're getting ready to plasma cut the guard for our Shovel Knight sword out of this piece of 1/2-inch plate. After it's cut, we'll clean it up, dish it, and install it.
All the branding, so it's interesting to see someone else do it. I like this song. This song's fire.
After looking at a bunch of cover art and some fan art, we noticed that sometimes this shovel appears to be flat and other times it has a lot of shape. Ilya decided that he wanted to give it some form and add a nice central crease. So he's going to start on the anvil using a raising hammer to initialize that crease, then move to the power hammer to crisp everything up and flatten it back out in certain areas.
I don't have the patience for this kind of stuff, man. After pounding that thing for like about 15 minutes, I would quit. I'd be done. I don't want to do it anymore.
John's gonna go
My
back
arm
to the
hurts.
cinders and smooth and polish the entire surface.
With our guard now formed a shape and completely blended out.
This song is fire too.
The next step is to turn on that classic brass color. John's going to use a torch to heat up the steel parts. Once they're up to temperature, he's going to use a brass water wheel to just deposit the brass on the surface of the steel.
It seems that would take a long time as well.
It's now time to start on the handle portion of our sword build. The handle is going to be made up of a series of different sized pipes, one inside the other. We're going to do a little forging to create some shape and some welding and some blending. First thing I'm going to do is work on that traditional shovel handle, then we'll move on to doing the sword handle later. So
Okay.
the first step is to use a whizzer, cut a straight line up on either side, and then we're going to forge that out and around to make that shape, and then another piece of pipe to make the cross handle.
Much like you'd see on a regular shovel at the hardware store, he's gonna
In place, I'm going to put some tack welds on before I fully weld it on, and finish pulling the edge in to finish her off.
Alright. It looks good so far. It's not even assembled.
Okay, I've now tack welded my two pieces together, and you'll watch me as I move from side to side, kind of alternating so I don't put too much heat in any one area to cause severe warpage.
Oh, that's why he did that. Okay. Because I sure thought, like, why was he doing space instead of just going all at one time?
Okay, now we have it fully welded. We have minimal warpage from the heat.
This is
Ilias
such
should be able to straighten
a
that
process.
out, and we'll be ready for grinding and heat treating.
Alright, John's done a great job joining our high carbon edge to the body of the shovel. You can see he MIG welded the entire perimeter on the back side, left the front side plain just like it should look. My next job is to go ahead and blend that weld out, then I'm going to move on to grinding a striking edge all along the outside.
Where are they getting this music from?
Now that I've finished rough blending my welds on the handle portion, we got a couple of more grits to go to polish it out, smooth it over. Then we'll be ready for the heat brassing.
Since this shovel head is so large, we can't just heat treat it on a normal forge. We're going to be using the kiln, which Ilya uses to heat treat armor on a regular basis. Once the shovel is completely up to heat, I open the kiln, Ilya pulls it out, and quenches it in water. Nothing warped, nothing cracked. This is a successful heat treat.
How hot was it? For the water to not do anything? Because usually the water like steams up or something. But how hot was it for it to not do that?
Haha! Our shovel and socket has now been welded together. John did a great job. He ran some MIG weld all along the perimeter here. My job is just to blend that weld, brighten up the edge, sharpen it, and we're ready to hit somebody. To get that in-game feel of this weapon, we have to make sure the handle of the shovel and the handle of the sword portion are blue. So John's going to use some leather that he's dyed to the right color and just wrap those portions.
Even though it took a little while and we made some changes as we went through this build, I'm really happy with the finished product. I feel like we've really captured the cartoon look of this piece. We also have all been able to stay safe from Matt wandering around the shop with a shovel in his hand.
Alright. It looks good. Looks really good. They're goofy. I think each other with shovel. The dude hit him with the shovel and it broke. Well, it slices. It smashes too. We didn't get to see him use it as an actual shovel, so I'm calling it out. You should have been picking stuff up. Should have been digging dirt, like holes in the ground. It's a shovel blade. I think that this is it for this video, guys. I'm getting sleepy. Sorry, I'm kind of lagging right now. If you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe, like button, all that stuff. Leave a comment down below if you want to. Let me know what I should react to in future videos and stuff like that. I'm on Discord, I'm on Twitter, and I think that's about it. So, later.